How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. Coming at you on Sunday as we get this video to you every day around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. Today, your free pick winner is going to be in the WNBA between New York and Phoenix. We're also going to hook you up with about 6 different leans here, including Washington, Atlanta in the WNBA, Seattle and Connecticut. Talk to you about some baseball, Texas and LA, Kansas City and Oakland, Houston and Minnesota, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Cardinals and Cubs. Your premium selections today are between Angels and D-backs, and that's over at DocSports.com. Also, another premium, we have a couple of big things going on today. We have a 7-unit NBA selection today, which we're stoked about, and I think we'll do well. We come off a nice winner on the Clippers yesterday. 6-0 run in Korean baseball now. Great 7-unit MMA winner. We talked to you about it yesterday. Plus 1,000 on the card. We had a couple of big dogs that hit as well, which is a big deal. And plus 1,000. Maybe we'll go have a good weekend next weekend as well. We'll see. You never know for sure, but hopefully it'll go next weekend as well. So we'll see what happens. 6-0 run in Korean baseball. Nice 3-unit winner on the Clippers yesterday. Nice MMA winner. 7-unit NBA selection today at 3:20 on the Nets-Bucks game. Roughly about the same time you're going to get this video. 4-unit Angels D-backs today in baseball. 2-unit New York, Tampa Bay, 5,200 in the NHL, plus 8,400 run. Soccer, big 2-0 weekend yesterday, Saturday, including Belgium winning 3-0. Nice 4-unit selection between Netherlands and Ukraine. We will have a soccer step out soon, just not today. We didn't feel as comfortable today. 4-unit WNBA, mind you, between Dallas and Vegas. They had a nice WNBA winner yesterday. We actually had a really good day yesterday. We had a WNBA winner, 2-0 in soccer. 3-0 right there. NBA nice winner, 4-0. We lost in baseball. We need to get a baseball run. Hopefully we'll do today. Korean baseball winner, 5-1, and then MMA, the top play winner. So 6-1 day for us actually yesterday across all sports. So, that's about it. Let's get your free pick winner today. We're gonna go with Phoenix minus the 6.5 today in the WNBA. I think Phoenix is likely to. We missed the free play yesterday, by the way. Hopefully we'll try to hit a nice free play for you today. We are after that miss yesterday. We're on a 2-1, 4-2, 7-4, 10-5, 22-13, 153, 120, 305, 229, 1385, 1031 run. And I like Phoenix today in the WNBA. I just think they're likely to bust out. You have a team here that has lost back-to-back games to Dallas, but Dallas was playing pretty well coming into that game, so don't hold it against them. Sabali had come back for Dallas. Gray is stepping up. Arika is not shooting as many bad shots. So when you put it all together, that's the reason why they lost back-to-back games. But I think they bounce back here. New York does not have Ionescu playing today, their star player. They've got a couple people out today. I know New York's lost 3 in a row, but I think Phoenix is just more upset. I know the public is on Phoenix, but I don't think it matters. Like Phoenix, minus the 6.5 to bounce back today, finally, after that back-to-back losses to Dallas. As it relates to Washington, I'll just finish off the WNBA and I'll get to the NBA for you in a second. As it relates to Washington and Atlanta, by the way, we're going to have the Guess the Score contest today, $50. It's on Twitter, so just post your score on Twitter. I'll make sure to post it up, or someone else will on our team, where you put the total number of points that's going to be scored today. Remember, you can't post the same score as somebody else. We used to do it on Twitter. We used to do it on YouTube, but there's too many people that post the same thing. It's nice on Twitter because they timestamp everything. So I'll tell you the game on the video, but then you hop on over to Twitter to put the total score, okay? And that's going to be on, I might as well give it to you now. It's between Denver and Phoenix today. What do you think the total score is going to be of that game? You can't have the same score as somebody else, and I'm sure we'll have a winner, okay? And $50 to the winner, and it's only one person will win. And it's whoever posts it first. That's why it's nice that you don't have the same score as somebody else, okay? And it'll be fun. We'll do a lot of these, and I plan on eventually doing maybe one a day. It might not be $50 or $150 like we used to, maybe $25 a day for fun, and everybody gets to play. But, I don't mind putting out $5,000-6,000 a month or something to do that. It'll be a lot of fun, and it's my way of thanking everybody who's been with us for 16 years now. People have been watching these videos I've been with DocSport 16 years. People have been watching our videos for, for 13 years. It's pretty crazy stuff. So, been with Docs for 16. People have been watching our videos for 14. Pretty cool stuff. So, all right, let's get to the rest of this. But again, remember that game is Denver and Phoenix, okay? Total score, put it on Twitter. We'll post it up in a second. Washington, Atlanta today. Lean on Atlanta, by the way, in the WNBA. That game's at 3:30, so it's going off pretty soon. But remember, Washington did lose to Indiana on the road, the worst team in the league, arguably, but Atlanta saw 4 straight losses, and they've had to play Seattle twice, unfortunately. But Washington is the better team, but they have not been good on the road, and Atlanta comes off a series of losses. I think they're going to be a good dog today. Seattle and Connecticut, that game has started, but I will tell you this, our lean originally was Connecticut in the over because they're missing a couple of key players, including Jones and Thomas, and I thought this game would probably go over in Connecticut for what it's worth. Phoenix and Denver for what it's worth. In the NBA, I liked Phoenix today. I think Denver has played the best they can possibly play, and I think Phoenix is just highly efficient right now. Phoenix took a big lead in the first quarter despite being up 2-0 in the series. Compare that to what the Bucks did, right? They were down 0-2, and then they went up on the Nets 30-11, and when they were facing a 0-2 deficit. And then here you have Denver, who was down 0-2, and they get pummeled in the first quarter in the last game. I think it's done. I think Phoenix sweeps them today, but I couldn't make it the premium selection just because it's tough to take someone Denver could show up and could avoid the sweep. So maybe it's that old country song, I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm good as once as I ever was type of situation. Texas and LA in baseball. Let's get your baseball selections here. Let me get to Cardinals and Cubs first. Like the Cardinals, like the over. I think the Cardinals avoid a sweep. I know they've lost 8 of 9. Martinez has been horrible, 15 runs in 2 games. Carlos has, he's got a lot of pride as well, and he's a good pitcher. Typically, used to be a 3.17 ERA pitcher. I think he shows up today. Remember, it's a primetime game as well, Sunday Night Baseball. Davies, had a 1 hit against the Padres, held the Cardinals to 4 hits and no runs last time out. So I think the Cardinals have a little bit of revenge. Davies is lights out, 2.18 ERA over his last 8 starts. I think the Cardinals will hit Davies today, and I think the Cubs will get some runs today as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see a high-scoring affair, maybe like an 8-6, 8-5 type of game in favor of the Cards and the over. Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, got to go with the Milwaukee run line and the under. 7-4, 7-4 were the last 2 games on a total of 7.5 between these two teams. Pittsburgh has lost 6 in a row. Milwaukee swept Arizona. They've won 7 out of their last 8. I think they can sweep Pittsburgh too. Crow comes off his worst start of the year, which is why we didn't make it a premium. He got rocked by Kansas City. 6 home runs in 4 games and 8 walks in 4 games as well. 26 hits and 8 walks, so 34 base runners in 15 innings for the Pirates. Hauser lost to the Pirates earlier this year as well, had 3 walks in his last game. 3 straight quality starts, though, for Hauser. Crow was sent to the AAA, and now he's back because he had pitched so poorly. And there's a lot of guys who actually have done pretty well against Hauser, too, like Moran and Reynolds and Frazier, too. So it's tough to say. I do lean on the under. A guy gets sent back to the AAA, he probably pitches a little bit better here in Crow. And I think Milwaukee's pitching staff continues to roll. So lean on the under. Probably Milwaukee run line and the under there. Houston and Minnesota, I took the over as a homer yesterday, and it didn't work out as a free play. But I like Houston in the over here. Valdez has looked good to his credit. Still not a lot of innings, but I like the over more than anything else. I do like him to pitch somewhat well, but Pineda is pitching extremely well right now. Houston is on the bounce back. They're coming off of a loss. Pineda is the better long-term pitcher. Not much is known about Valdez. He could continue to pitch well. He could get hit today, but maybe a small lean on Houston in the over, but kind of staying away. Kansas City and Oakland, I like the under there. Oakland's won back-to-back games. Kansas City has lost 7 of 8 and just lost 2-11. Public just gave up 4 home runs to the Angels, 18 hits, 6 walks. Last 3 starts, so 24 base runners in 15 innings. Bassett is lights out lately, so he could have a letdown as well. But I think Bubic turns around his previous horrible start and pitches well today, and I like the under between Kansas City and Oakland today. Finally, Texas and the Dodgers. Dodgers run line and under is what I think about this game. Talk about a huge win for Texas, right? Winning as a plus 230 dog. I told you Allard was going to ball out. The only thing is I didn't think Texas was going to drop 12 on the Dodgers. He did give up, I should probably leaned on plus the 2.5 runs. He gave up 3 hits in 5 innings and 0 runs against Tampa Bay. Team still lost, though, but you have a pitcher that's actually pitching quite well for Texas right now. Gave up 4 hits and no runs to the Yankees as well. Dunning did, at the same time you have Walker, Walker here, who has not lost in 21 starts this year. And after his team got beat up 12-1 yesterday, I think he probably comes through. Wouldn't be surprised at a 4-2 type of ball game today. That is what we have for you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I enjoyed all the content today. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Again, the game today is Denver against Phoenix for the Guess the Score contest, $50 to the winner. And it's nice to do it on Twitter because after the winner gets announced, they can just message us and we can just PayPal them, and it's pretty simple. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Indian Cowboy, working hard for you every single day.